Have you ever heard about the Black Seminoles, the unsung heroes of history, those who defied the odds and carved out their own destiny? This unique group of individuals, a blend of African and Native American heritage, stood against the tide of oppression in North America and emerged victorious. In a time when freedom was a distant dream for many, they seized it with both hands, burning down the plantations of their captors and daring to challenge the might of the United States itself. They walked the Trail of Tears, yet they never bowed their heads. Their fight led to their emancipation, and they found a home in Mexico, a testament to their indomitable spirit. They are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a beacon of hope and defiance in the face of adversity. So who were the Black Seminoles, and why should we remember them? Let's delve deeper into their story. Who are the Black Seminoles? The story of the Black Seminoles begins in the 18th century. It's a tale of resilience, bravery, and the pursuit of freedom that takes us back to the plantations of Southern America. These were harsh places where enslaved Africans toiled under the oppressive yoke of their captors. Yet, in the midst of such adversity, the seeds of a rebellious spirit were sown. Many enslaved Africans, driven by the desire for liberty, dared to escape from these plantations. They braved the treacherous swamps and dense forests, evading slave catchers and hostile wildlife in a desperate bid for freedom. Their destination? Florida, a Spanish colony at the time, which had become a beacon of hope for those yearning to break free from their chains. It was here that the first chapter of the Black Seminoles story was written. Upon their arrival in Florida, these escapees found allies in the Seminole Indians. The Seminoles, themselves displaced from their ancestral lands, welcomed the African escapees into their communities. This alliance was more than just a pragmatic union for survival. It was a fusion of two distinct cultures, giving birth to a unique identity that was neither wholly African nor Native American, but a rich blend of both. The Africans brought with them their traditions, languages, and agricultural skills, which they shared with the Seminoles. In return, the Seminoles offered protection and a sense of community. They fought side by side against those who sought to re-enslave them, cementing their bond and forging a united front. This intermingling of cultures and shared experiences gave rise to a new people, the Black Seminoles. As they built their communities, the Black Seminoles retained their African traditions while also adopting Seminole customs. They lived in harmony with the land and with each other, creating a society that was a testament to their resilience, unity, and adaptability. Their journey was just beginning, and they were about to face some of the most challenging yet defining moments in their history. The tale of the Black Seminoles is a powerful reminder of the indomitable spirit of freedom and the remarkable resilience of the human spirit. The stage was set for a conflict that would define the Black Seminoles, the Second Seminole War. As the 1830s dawned, the United States government made it clear that they intended to relocate all Seminole people, including the Black Seminoles, to the west. This order was meant to free up land for cotton plantation expansion, but the Seminoles, both native and black, would not be moved so easily. The Black Seminoles, who had found relative freedom and security among their Native American brethren, were not eager to be relocated. Their fears were not unfounded, as relocation often meant a return to enslavement. They had everything to lose, and so they chose to fight. The Second Seminole War, which lasted from 1835 to 1842, was a brutal and bloody conflict. The Black Seminoles, alongside their Native American counterparts, fought back with a fierceness that startled their opponents. They employed guerrilla tactics, using the Florida swamps to their advantage, striking swiftly and then melting back into the murky depths. These tactics kept the United States forces off balance and frustrated. One of their significant victories was at the Battle of Lake Okeechobee. This battle, led by the famous Seminole leader Osceola, saw the Seminoles, including the Black Seminoles, use their knowledge of the terrain to outmaneuver and outfight their opponents. The Americans were left reeling from this defeat, and it marked a turning point in the war. But the Black Seminoles didn't just fight. They also served as interpreters and negotiators, playing a crucial role in the peace talks that eventually ended the war. They proved themselves to be not just formidable warriors, but also astute diplomats. Despite their valiant efforts, the war ended in a stalemate, with the Black Seminoles forced to relocate. This move, however, did not dampen their spirit. They continued to fight for their freedom, first on the Trail of Tears, and later in Mexico. Their bravery in the face of adversity was truly inspiring, but their journey was far from over. The Black Seminoles were now about to face a grueling journey known as the Trail of Tears. In the early 19th century, the United States government decided to implement a policy of Indian removal. This resulted in the forced migration of several Native American tribes, including the Seminoles, from their ancestral lands in the southeastern United States to areas west of the Mississippi River. This devastating journey, marked by disease, hunger, and death, became known as the Trail of Tears. The Black Seminoles, having fought fiercely in the Seminole Wars, were not spared. They too were forced to embark on this treacherous trek. The hardships they faced were beyond description. They endured the harshness of winter, the scarcity of food, and the torment of disease. It's estimated that nearly a quarter of the Black Seminoles perished during this harrowing expedition. Despite the adversity, their spirit remained indomitable. Their resilience saw them through the grueling journey, and they arrived in what is now Oklahoma. But their trials were far from over. They found themselves in a foreign land, surrounded by hostile tribes and grappling with the harsh realities of frontier life. Yet even in the face of such adversity, the Black Seminoles continued to fight for their freedom. They resisted attempts to re-enslave them and maintained their distinct cultural identity. Their struggle was not in vain. In the mid-19th century, they achieved a significant victory. The United States government recognized them as a distinct free people, marking a landmark moment in their fight for emancipation. This recognition, however, did not bring an end to their struggles. The Black Seminoles continued to face discrimination and threats to their freedom, yet they did not falter. They stood their ground, maintaining their unique identity and culture, and their indomitable spirit. Their spirit remained unbroken, and they continued to fight for their freedom. Their journey finally led the Black Seminoles to a new home, Mexico. This was not an easy journey, mind you. After enduring the harsh realities of the Trail of Tears and fighting for their emancipation, they had to cross yet another border, this time into a foreign land. But why Mexico, you might ask? Well, Mexico was a land of promise for the Black Seminoles. At this time, Mexico had abolished slavery and was offering land grants to foreign settlers who were willing to defend the northern territories against indigenous tribes. The Black Seminoles, with their martial prowess, were a perfect fit. Upon reaching Mexico, they were accepted by the Mexican government, who valued their potential as frontier defenders. This was a far cry from their experience in the United States, where they had been treated as outcasts and forced to fight for their freedom. In Mexico, the Black Seminoles established their own settlements. They adapted to the local culture, learning Spanish and adopting Mexican customs. Yet, they also held on to their unique Seminole identity, maintaining their own language, traditions, and communal way of life. They became known as Los Mascogos, after their leader John Horse, or Juan Caballo in Spanish. Their settlements, like Nacimiento, became vibrant cultural hubs, blending Seminole, African, and Mexican traditions. Here they could finally live without the fear of being enslaved or persecuted. Over the years, they proved to be valuable assets to Mexico, defending the land against marauding Comanche and Apache tribes. They were recognized as a distinct ethnic group and given Mexican citizenship. The Black Seminoles had finally found a place where they were respected and could live as free people. Their journey to Mexico is a testament to their resilience and determination. They overcame numerous challenges, from wars to forced migrations, to create a new life for themselves in a foreign land. Their story is a powerful reminder of the human spirit's ability to adapt and persevere. In Mexico, the Black Seminoles finally found a place where they could live freely. The Black Seminoles' story is one of resilience, courage, and determination. They were a people who dared to defy the odds and rise from the ashes of oppression. Their journey began as escapees from the shackles of slavery, forming a unique tribe that found kinship with the Seminole Indians. Their spirit of resistance shone brightly during the Second Seminole War, where they fought valiantly against the United States, burning down plantations of their former captors. They walked the Trail of Tears, a testament to their indomitable will. They forced their emancipation, refusing to be bound by chains. And finally, they found a home in Mexico, a land where they could live freely. Their legacy is one of unyielding bravery and an unwavering pursuit of freedom. The Black Seminoles story is a testament to the power of resilience and a reminder of the untold stories that shape our world. They may have been forgotten by many, but their legacy lives on, reminding us that freedom is worth fighting for, no matter the odds.